what a trading day today. It was just so much fun. There was so many breakouts. Like, it would have been the day to have unlimited trades because honestly, there was just back-to-back bull flag, breakout, boom, new stock on the scanner, bull flag, breakout. It was just back-to-back, super fun until about 10:30, and then it got a little choppy, like always. So today was really kind of motivating to really reach that $25,000 challenge account or challenge goal so we can then have unlimited trading. But I feel no FOMO, I feel no rush because as we become grow our account and as we are able to take bigger position size and as we have the ability to trade unlimited, then we're going to have a much nicer foundation to grow upon. If you are totally new to trading and you start trading with unlimited $25,000, there's a good chance you're going to make a lot of very, very painful mistakes. But if you start trading with a small account and you grow it consistently, you're going to learn a lot of lessons on the way. So by the time you have a larger account size, you're going to be able to trade it in a very safe way. Because as a trader, your number one goal is not to make money, but is really to focus on risk management. And if you can focus on risk management long enough, not do anything bad to your account, then you will naturally become profitable. And as you scale, you'll make more and more money. So that's really what it's all about. Also, don't make too much fun of me with this old shirt I am wearing for my company, Vice Offers. It's an affiliate network. We've been doing it for, my God, how many years now? I think we started this company in like 2014 or 2013. I think it was 2013. I forgot. It was in Miami. My brother and I were on a little business trip and we started the network. We put all our kind of internet marketing stuff together when we were younger, and we started the network. It's been good fun. It's still going. Although my brother, full time is basically doing his YouTube channel. He's fishing full time. He's doing his what he loves, and I'm trading full time, doing what I love. So we have definitely our main focuses, but Vice Offers will always be our first little baby. So it's good fun. I'm kind of surprised I found this shirt. All right, let's get on to the charts. There's so much to review. So many good stocks, just absolutely beautiful. You guys are gonna love the charts today. And then it's weekend, time for some downtime, time to really relax, get refreshed, eat healthy, do some workout. So first thing, Monday morning at 9:15, we'll be ready first thing again to review the watch list and trade the market open. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, if you enjoy this content. If you're totally new here, I would love to see you on the next stream. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon too, so you'll be notified the next time we go live, which is Monday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, off to the charts. Whoo-wee, I am starving today, but let's go through the trades we made today and some of the other moves, because wow, today was such a just slammer of a day. There were so many good moves today. I wish I really, oh man, it's, one day we're gonna get past the $25,000 challenge and we're gonna have unlimited trades in this Gap and Go challenge account. So I cannot wait for that to happen, because today was one of those days where, you could have made a lot of trades on a lot of different stocks, and everything was moving so clean. Like today is one of those days where you get a little bit spoiled. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's talk about our lead gapper, MDGS. This thing ran up 100%. And this is right here the point you want to focus on. Check out this float. The shares outstanding is 4 million. I was looking on Finviz. The float was 2.3 million float. Beautiful. So typically for these lead gappers to really have that momentum, we're looking for south of 10 million, right? If it has south of 50 million, okay, that's fine. But south of 10 million, that's when you get these big, 10, 20, 30% candles, just like this. You see that nice open. And then guess what? This thing consolidates in the highs right here. And this is just a beautiful thing to see. We don't pull back more than 17% from the pre-market highs. And right here, we start moving higher. We did have a little bit of a sell-off in the morning. This was about 11% move. I just missed this dip buy. If you guys were in the stream, you probably remember that. I even called it out. I was like, I want to buy in the 3.8s. Guess what? It pulls back to 3.8, like perfectly, 3.81. But the pullback was so aggressive that I thought we were going to see the 70s, and I was ready to buy in like 77 or something like that. So again, I tripped over or, picked up, what's the saying? I picked up a penny. No, I tripped over a penny. No, wait, I picked up a penny, tripped over a 5. No, whatever. The point is, I was looking for, just to save a few cents here on this entry. And I guess what? I missed this 22% move. So in this move happened so fast in 3 candles that there was a good chance I would have not taken profits quick enough, because it happened so fast. I would have not been able to take profits quick enough. I probably would have forced an order in this candle somewhere near the high right here, near 4.3, but definitely before 4.5. I don't think I would have held into this area, but I could have walked away with 10, 15% profit pretty easily on that first trade, and then boom, that's a really nice way to start the day. What I was waiting for was the second pullback here. Oh, very quickly, I totally forgot to talk about the catalyst. MDGS had a coronavirus testing kit, big order, their first big commercial order. Let's quickly go back here. Yeah, so here you can see 4.5 as kind of a critical support, long-term support and resistance area. You can see we've had many tops and bottoms in this area. And if you just scroll back further, you can kind of see a bit more of the importance of this area. Even all the way back here, about 4.5 as well. We had a top and then a big breakout from this area. So 4.5 is a very important spot for MDGS. So when we broke out of this 4.5 range, I knew that this was a good time to get aggressive here. But first, let me talk about this pullback. So this pullback, I had a feeling there was going to be a little bit of a reversal back to this breakout spot of about 4.06. I entered about 4.09. I was red a little bit here. I felt fairly confident because it was the lead CAPR. Check out the dollar volume on this one, 200 million at this time. So, or at now, which is 11.13. And the second one is 133 million, then it goes to 76 million. So this is the one that most people are looking at. Most traders are looking at this one. So I felt pretty confident that there's going to be a lot of dip buyers here. And that was the case. Wasn't the biggest trade. I think I made like, I don't know, 3% on this one, which kind of is unfortunate because it ran 13%. So, wasn't really the best trade. My first trade always tends to be a little sloppy. It wasn't until this one. This one really was the nice winner of the day. We had a nice pullback here. I bought on this candle, the second red, to make a pullback. I had to hold through this little chop a little bit, but I felt fairly confident. And then we had a nice breakout here. This was a 12% move. I took profits much quicker. I think I only made like 6 or 7% on this one, but overall, really, really nice move. And then again, we had a pullback here, 4.5 to the support line, and then bought this bounce, had a nice little 3% trade or so. This was a fairly quick trade as well, because you don't always know, is this support zone going to hold? This 4.5 area, because remember with MWK from the day before, it didn't hold. If you guys remember this trade, let me scroll forward a little bit. Went by too fast. Way back. So here, similar situation. This is really annoying. It's like my trade is in the way. But basically, we had a nice breakout here at 4.4, and I was looking for that pullback, and guess what? It didn't work, and then I had to take a loss on this one. So same setup, but this one didn't work out. With MDGS, it did work out. And the big difference was MDGS had a catalyst. Remember, we talked about MWK didn't have a catalyst. It was so foolish of me to trade that one. And MDGS, a lot of traders are looking at it, which means there's going to be a lot more dip buyers here. We're just waiting for it. So these pullbacks are a lot more, they hold a lot more true. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If everyone thinks it's going to, bounce off of 4.5, it's probably going to bounce off of 4.5 just because everyone has their limit orders there. So yeah, nice little bounce here. This could have been, so many good dip buys in this area. This one, these two were kind of tough to trade, but overall, just beautiful dip buys. Could have kept trading this one on and on, but I was done by trading here. I was done trading at 10:05, if that's where my last candle was. Let's see here. Yeah, I sold here 10:04. I was done trading at 10:04. I continued the stream till 10:30 because I was like, you know what, this is good fun, a lot to learn. There's a lot of movement, but boom, MDGS. Biggest volume, biggest mover stock, and then we're done. Let's talk very quickly with CAPR. This was actually lead CAPR 2 days ago, and today it really performed quite impressively. Let's quickly go to the long-term chart here. It has no news or no catalyst or anything like that, so keep that in mind. But this morning, we were kind of talking about it a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I'm not interested in CAPR until we break out of the candle from yesterday. I don't want to be trading something that's forming a pennant pattern and just consolidating and has no attention, because look at this volume. There's there's not a lot of people trading this, and just kind of drying up here. So I don't want to trade that. But I had an alert here at above $8. It was like at 8 something. I don't know. The alert went off. What ticker is this? CAPR. Oh, what is going off here? So here you can see your alerts. We had a lot of stuff going off today. CAPR, I don't know, went off. Here we go. At $8.08. We had an alert go off, and that's when, our attention was put on this one. So we, moved higher here, consolidated, moved higher again, beautiful 1 minute pullback on this 5 minute breakout, just picture perfect. Like you can just hang this on the wall and fantasize about it. And then it continues running up, has a pullback here, and then guess what? Boom, we start making these little bull flags on the way up. So there's just so many good times to buy this. I think this first pullback to the upside and then consolidation would have been a nice ticket. Obviously, it's always easy to talk about these things in hindsight, but we were watching CAPR the whole time live, and we called out a lot of good potential entries. And then right here in this area, this could have been an interesting little trade, but ultimately anything after 10:30 to me is usually when I'm seeing too much risk. So I don't know. I'll trade a little past 10:30, but I really want to wrap up trading by then. Only bad things happen when I trade past 10:30. That's just like, I review my trade journal and it's like all my big losers are after 10:30 or pre-market. I don't know. It's just good stuff all around the place. CODX was kind of interesting, but the problem with CODX is one, check out that market cap, 300 million. I mean, this is a large cap, and you might think, okay, this is a really nice move, but boom, it only moves 13%. That's really not that interesting, right? Like remember that dip buy? That was a 13% in 2 candles with MDGS, right? But I only made 3% off of it. You could argue like, Alex, you're a horrible trader. Yeah, whatever. But the goal is not to get a perfect entry and a perfect exit, because it doesn't happen all the time. So if the whole move is only 13% and you're just looking for a chunk of that, then 3, 5, 6% of that is a good trade. And with MI or with CODX, I just don't find stocks that have a big move that interesting if that whole move is only 12%. It's just not that interesting. Although if you bought maybe this VWAP breakout, 1 minute pullback, and then just in these 2 candles you could score 4%. After that, it's a huge guessing game in my eyes. Could be kind of interesting, but I don't know why trade CODX if you have MDGS just ripping all over the place, if you have CAPR ripping all over the place. We had so many good stocks. MIST, I mean, look at this one, just whew, my lord. This one broke past what was that, 3.4 or something. That's when it really became interesting. Had a huge gap down area, big window to fill here. Yeah, so as we broke 3.4, had a nice 1 minute pullback again, 5 minute breakout, 1 minute pullback again, guys. Just repeats itself. 9% in 1, 2, 3 candles. Has another pullback here. This pullback would have freaked me out if I was long it. But then boom, look at this, 10% there and then 20%. So if you bought this 1 minute breakout, that's a 20% move. That's pretty nice. MIO, and all these are before 10:30 as well. MYO, this is a pretty cool one. We're watching this one. I don't know if I really would have traded this one. As we broke VWAP, buying the pullback here could have been kind of interesting. I think this one would have been a little bit more tough. The thing I didn't like about MYO, what was the thing I didn't like about it? Let me check the long-term chart. I'll probably remember. Yeah, big time resistance here. Kind of a double top. I think the fact that I was just so fixated on the stocks with the biggest volume, to me was a bit more interesting. If we broke 5.8, this one could have maybe ripped. It did have a big gap down gap area to fill, so I don't know. Break past 6 could have been kind of interesting, but not as much attention. AMTX, this one, just because the rapid change of price on this one was kind of nice. Would have been kind of a good trade. I mean, this was an 87% move in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 candles, 8 tradable candles. There was many halts along the way, but 8 minutes of actual trading, that's like 10 minutes per candle. Super nice. I missed this run up. I wasn't looking at AMTX at first, which kind of sucks because this run up was really, really nice. But in the stream, and if you guys don't know this, if you're watching this on a recap and you've never seen me before, we go live every morning at 9:15 a.m. on YouTube to trade the market open at 9:30 till about 10:45. So if you want to learn more about trading, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you first thing Monday morning. But yeah, it was consolidating here, and when I was talking in the stream, I was like, if this thing pulls, anything under 110 would be just such a nice entry. And then instantly, it got halted, runs up 30%. I was like, oh, I was having such FOMO because I was out of trades. You can see my buying power is $66. I used all my buying power by the time this one was looking really nice. So, well, actually, I think I had one more trade available at this point, or I don't know. This is like right when I did my last trade, and yeah, this was a really nice move, and we called out the exit perfectly. Well, actually, I said it was going to go to 1.5. It touched 1.5, and then I had the first kind of reversal here in this area, but then it popped up one last time and hit that 1.7. I can't believe it even broke 1.7. It hit like 1.72. Those were some really ballsy traders. Like that's impressive. I would have not traded there. At 1040, buying a 1.7 multi-month breakout on a stock with not that much volume, I don't know. No, thank you. That is not for me. But it was fun to watch, and we were watching it like a hawk on the stream. We also had SPI moving. God, there was just so much stuff breaking out today. I can't get over it. SPI. What I liked about this one, I didn't like the fact, well, I'll tell you what I did like. I didn't like the fact that we were near this $2 big time 180-day resistance area, multi-month resistance here as well, just ugly. But this had a red to green move and held the support, and then we had big volume. This thing broke higher, and we had a nice two-minute pullback here. Look at that, 5-minute breakout, 2-minute pullback, and then just rips up 14%. This could have been such a nice little just quickie right here, just like blam, 2 candles. Take my 10-14% depending on what I got in. I don't know, probably would have took 5% knowing me, but still just taking that money and then being like, whatever, like I don't care what happens to SPI anymore. Like that was the trade I was looking for. To me, above 1.8, there's too much resistance, so I'm not going to trade it. But everything here is just looking beautiful, so I'm going to trade this pullback there. Yeah, I don't know. It just goes on and on and on. I know some people were talking about GSUM today. Had a nice gap up. I mean, like 166%. But out of the gates, there was not a lot of volume. Not a lot of people were trading this one. I don't remember what the catalyst was on it. Proposal buy concern to buy at $2. Maybe that's why. Anyway, to me, this was a little choppy. This was a tough one to trade. It's just not a lot of attention. I don't know. This one could just get you on the wrong side of the trade a little bit. I don't know. It wasn't really too interesting to me. I never really paid too much attention to it. But again, if you want to stay safe, if you really want to like stick to the most important stock, is just look at the dollar volume and then figure out what's the most obvious stock that everyone is trading. And to me, dollar volume is always a good indicator of that. So if you guys want to learn more about how to add dollar volume onto your chart, I have a whole video on that as well. I guess I'll link it in this video, but you could just search like, I don't know, YouTube dollar volume or dollar volume Alex Winkler or something like that. All right, guys, that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys do. Super fun trading with everyone today. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and you want to learn more about day trading small caps with the momentum gap and go strategy. I will see you guys first thing on Monday then. Till then, like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.